I'm curious, like, can you tell me in the comments, like, if you did cheat or not? Knowing that it is anonymous, so except if you have, like, your real name and family name as your YouTube account, well, in that case, you are pretty much doomed. So don't say if you cheated or not. You might have some family, how to say this, not repercussions, just, you know, that could be seen by somebody else which knows you. So yeah, not good for your reputation, I think. Except if you don't care, then of course I don't mind. So that was really surprising. I didn't thought that it was maybe that common. Or maybe like people are really good at cheating because I never saw somebody like during an exam cheat. Or maybe I'm just very not skilled at that. I never did cheat for an exam, however, and so, you know, it was a test, and so, well, I had studied, and I was stuck on a question. Like, there was a question about, okay, what is the god of whatever? And so I was just like wondering. I think I was maybe the first row or second row in the classroom. So, you know, you had the teacher moving all around, fortunately for me. So she wasn't just right in front, and so I was just thinking like, oh damn. I know what is the answer, like what is the god or whatever, but I don't remember. And so I will just tell to myself, like, unfortunately a bit loudly, I will just tell to myself, what is the god of whatever? And you know, I was just genuinely like thinking, and then you had my friend which was just on my left, and he will just give me the reply. He was just like, this is whatever. And so I was just like, I was shocked because he told me the answer, and I was just surprisingly like greatly ashamed because, you know, I didn't ask for it, but he was still very kind of to give it to me. But now I felt guilty, you know. And the worst is that I think the teacher like heard maybe something, and she said like silence, and fortunately she didn't pick that. It was between he and I, but and so I really felt guilty, you know. I was like, damn, I've cheated, and so I would, and so I was like, yes, this is the right answer because I studied it, but at the same time I felt like so bad, and so I will just write on the test. I will willingly write a wrong answer because I was just feeling so bad. Oh damn! How dumb do you have to be to do that? Yeah, that makes no sense. So I will lose a point willingly because of how dumb I was. So yes, have you ever cheated? And if so, like, do you have any anecdotes? Like, when you did cheat, have you ever had like your teacher like think that you were cheating? Like, I would love to have that kind of anecdotes. Those must be so juicy to read. Really, like if you have a couple of anecdotes, I'm just asking, you know. And in case you don't, okay, good. But I would love to read a couple. Because now I ask all my friends, like, have you cheated? And they did. And so I'm just like the only guy, like, which is like, oh, okay, you cheated, okay. And I really like sound like the dumb moron because I was stupid enough to not cheat. Hello everybody, this is me, Republic Attack. And yeah, it's been a while. And I just noticed like how many comments I have about people saying Republic Attack. Like how does this person say Republic Attack? And yeah, I can say it very, very fast. Republic Attack, Republic Attack, Republic Attack. Or, yeah. Do I love saying my name? Maybe, no. More seriously, happy to have some time for doing Legos. To be quite honest, I hope that you are doing well. Because that's important. How are you doing? And that's actually a very silly question because you can't possibly say, hey Republic Attack, I'm doing greatly, or just like, hey Republic Attack, I'm doing awfully because of this, because yeah, you know that's a video, so that's a bit the concept of a video, which is that you can only watch me saying all my silly things, quite naturally. So there we are. However, in the comments you can tell me about your mood, like how have you here been? I hope that it's been delightful. For my part, it's been more of a nightmare rather than anything else. And there is a very fancy cable here, see? And yeah, so that's why I maybe didn't do as many videos as I wanted to do. And honestly, I wasn't in the mood at all for personal reasons to do any Lego, Zero, nada, peanuts. Anyway, that's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is that Lego offered me some sets, and actually quite a lot, so I am quite a lot late. I don't know if you know, but it actually requires a PhD in Lego science to build Legos, and this is completely something that I made up. But it's just that I have no skills to buy Legos, so Legos sends me those sets. Is that completely made up? Yes. See, it's completely dusty because I'm that slow. Yeah, that's a bit deceiving, I think. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Well, whatever it was, if it's not Star Wars 5, it was a wrong answer. The Empire Strikes Back is actually the best Christmas movie. Like, it has snow, it has a green Santa, which is named Boba Fett. It has elves, which are more like weird dwarves in the Cloud City, but those still count as elves. I mean, they are carbonating people, so those are definitely elves. And yeah, I mean, that's three reasons why it is the perfect Christmas movie. So yeah, that's why. So we have this, which is, I actually didn't say what it was, but it's a probe droid, which is very useful to spy on people. Like if you want, if you want to spy on somebody because you have some suspicions, or because you want to, I'm not going to suggest anything because otherwise I may have the FBI ending at my door, and I don't want really that. Yeah, not a good idea. We have also two very fancy helmets. The funny thing is that, they look roughly the same size, but when you compare the side of the box, you really get that the Darth Vader is a bit more complex, isn't he? Now, it is always a very important science, the science of opening Lego boxes. See, there are some special marks for your fingers to just slide and open those boxes. But we are going to be very original because we have scissors, so we want to most delicately and elegantly and excellently and perfectly and intelligently, yeah, you get my point, open that box, because we are very refined beings, and it looks easy to do, but in fact it's quite stupid. Try to slide in gently. I fear I'm going to mess up the box more than anything else. I have a very random question for you, but I just need to ask it while I'm just trying to open this box. Damn it. Have you ever cheated on an exam or a test at school? It's okay, we are on the internet. Your parents aren't watching. So you can tell me, it's totally safe. Okay, only I and the NSA will know this information. But have you ever cheated on a test? And damn it, this box isn't very cooperative. Aha! Finally! Marvelous. Now we may have a bit messed up the box there, but it's fine, that's just a detail. I have been having a discussion with a friend, and when I told her that I never cheated on a test, she was really surprised, and I was just like, isn't that what everybody does, not cheating on a test? I mean, you can only see that in movies, but life isn't being movies, you don't have Death Star in the sky just blowing up planets. Yeah, apparently she, was cheating a bit. Now if her parents are watching, I totally don't know who this person cheated, okay? I totally don't know her, okay? I'm not going to say her name, so yeah, it's totally fine. Even if I doubt that her parents will watch me. We already know that this set is garbage because it does have stickers, honestly. In 2021, who does have stickers? Please. It's almost 2022, and we have that stickers. This is just horrible. This is a mark of barbarians' methodology, They want to torture us with stickers. Well, they could have just printed pieces. That is just so easy. Imperial prop droid. So, actually it will be very useful. Like if such thing was existing in real life, like for teachers to prevent people from cheating during exams, like having a prop droid just moving around. Yeah, this is a pretty bad idea. I shouldn't have said that in case there are teachers watching. So just forget what I just said. No prop droid for students. They can cheat freely. Okay, I need to build because otherwise I'm not doing it to build. Sometimes you're just like seeking for a piece, and they made things even more simple now because you have bags with numbers, so it's really simple. Like you have bag 1, bag 2, and you have like very small amount of pieces, so it's quite easy to build now. And yeah, sometimes you just have the piece right in front of you, and so you're oblivious to it, and so you obviously don't see it, so that's cool. but before, when I was a kid, it was much of a pain because you had all the pieces together, and you had like no separated bags in terms of with numbers, So you had all the pieces together, and you were just like, okay, well, good luck tidying and trying to optimize all your pieces and build, which is actually tidying pieces just before the construction was actually, I think, the thing which required most of the time of the construction. Like when I was a kid, if you didn't tidy all the pieces, you were passing a ton of time just seeking the right piece, which was fun, but you could easily pass more than 50% of the time like just seeking one damn piece, especially if you have a build with like 2,000 pieces, so you have 2,000 pieces, and you have to find it. And if it's a mess, because obviously the bags aren't really tidy, so yeah, it's a big mess. I have this piece, like in 4 times left. However, what I need is that piece, but on the other side. I'm just completely messed up, and I just again, introverted different pieces because I'm just tired and I'm just saying a bunch of nonsense and stupidities, which are. I'm very grateful that you're listening to this, and being my psychotherapist. A marvelously not well placed sticker, and we are naturally used to that. Such a beauty, yeah. So awful. Like this is seriously terrible. At one point we should really do a strike against stickers because those are just the worst. Like they're literally a war crime against humanity. That's not possible. Those are just things which I can't stand. Ta-da! Like, why am I so lucky always? Like, this is just a talent. Well, I'm just saying always, but this is actually the first time I think in a very long time that I had some kind of issue like that with the pieces, not being the right ones. Now, if you do have that, you can actually go online, and there is a great dedicated part of the Lego website, which is customer support. And there you just have to enter the set number, and you have the list of all the pieces of the set, and you can tell, my set has this piece broken or missing, and then Lego send it to you. So no worry if you have the same issues as I. It's pretty rare in my experience, but it can happen, that's just life. Can you imagine that? Like having things which don't go really as planned. That's just something exceptional. We always, everything goes as planned. Like this is terrible. Voila! It just made me think about a lollipop or just an ice cream. I don't know. Yeah. No idea why. Okay. My mind is just mysterious. This is this piece, which is pretty thin. You see. Obviously, but also not very large. So you see, I have this, which is put like that. You can see on my pretty face as background. Not necessarily pretty, but just. Who cares about the adjective, okay? Which is used to keep all the sort of flag together, if you will. Thing is, it's very fragile, and I can tell you that it's been broken at least 3 times by now. So the pieces are really cool, but however, it's not solid at all. The head is very interesting. It has so many details and very interesting pieces, and it's pretty strong. However, those aren't even the legs, because technically it's flying, But those are honestly awful. Like, they're not solid at all, and it's just a pain to build them and even to maintain them. You can't really interact them, or you have to be very delicate, in my opinion.